Hello, I'm Dr. Gail Humble. Today I'll be discussing the revolutionary new stem cell facelift. New technical and technological advancements have made concentrated stem cell-rich fat one of the best and most natural and certainly the safest of all fillers available. I'll show you specific examples of 4 recently videotaped stem cell facelifts we've performed in my Redondo Beach office. Stem cells are cells that can divide and differentiate into diverse specialized cell types. These cells can then self-renew to produce more stem cells. There are 2 types of stem cells, embryonic and the adult stem cell. In adults, adult stem cells act as a repair system for the body, replenishing adult tissues. In addition, these adult stem cells secrete growth factors that help the survival of any fat that is grafted, as well as regenerate the textured tissue in the immediate area. Adult stem cells are routinely used in medical therapy, for example, in bone marrow transplants. For stem cell facelifts, we use adult stem cells that are autologous, meaning they're obtained from one's own body. Medical researchers believe that stem cell therapy has the potential to dramatically change the treatment of human disease. The process is relatively simple. We treat the site from where the fat is going to be harvested with a local anesthetic. The fat is then harvested using liposuction. The procedure only takes about 40 to 60 minutes. After the fat is harvested, it's separated into 2 different syringes. One is used to isolate the stem cells. From this fat, we can get about 60 million stem cells. These stem cells are then added to the other syringe of fat. During this process, the patient can read, shop on their iPad, or just rest, because all this work is taking place in our lab. Once we have the stem cell-enriched fat, we then use it as a perfect filler to recontour, revolumize, and rejuvenate the skin of the face, as well as in the hands and other body parts. The patient goes home the very same day. The recovery is very short. While the patient may be slightly swollen for a few days, they can actually return to work within 5 days. That means if they do it on a Thursday afternoon, they're back to work by Monday. Revolumization is immediate in our patients, but over time there is seen continued improvement in the overlying skin. There's improvement in texture, tone, and pigment. The results from the procedure are permanent. Clinical results infer that the stem cell facelift can last as long as a traditional facelift. I hope this video has helped you to understand how the stem cells work, the stem cell facelift procedure, why stem cells are quickly becoming the necessary weapon in the anti-aging arsenal, and most importantly, the benefits of a non-surgical stem cell facelift over a more traditional surgical method. I'm Dr. Gail Humble. Thanks for watching.
It will be 2 weeks on Wednesday, and today's Monday. What I noticed most is definitely underneath my eyes, because I was starting to get hollow under my eyes, and I have definitely volume that I'm doing less of this, which is what I was always doing. So I definitely see the volume and how it's tightened up my jowls.
Nancy, tell us how old you are.
72 and a half. I did notice quite a difference in this area because I really had more of a jowl thing going on and a lot of lines, and that is dramatically improved.
Now you're aware that you will continue to change over the 6 months as you will have new fat grow as well.
Yes, and I'm excited about that. Because I still find that, you know, I'm in a recovery mode, so I'm excited to see how it continues to get better as we go.
There seems to be a little more fullness on my forehead, which was the bones were really prevalent due to the fact that it was like my skull.
I was very, very fortunate. I had one tiny little bruise here, and I had one tiny little bruise here. A lot of swelling, but I expected that. But I was out at my daughter's soccer game Friday night, and I had this done Wednesday morning.
I noticed when I apply my makeup, I have more of a bone to follow, or more of a natural arch to follow. And I slept very good that night. I didn't have any oozing whatsoever. I was kind of sore on where the liposuction had taken place, where you'd remove the fat. But other than that, I didn't have any pain.
I was out all weekend. I couldn't miss soccer playoffs, championship.